How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to 9, Episode 1. And wow, I was not expecting the attention that the first episode, or the first part, let's not get confusing here, the first part of this playthrough would get. I didn't think that this was that popular among a lot of audiences, but wow, yeah, it is. A lot of people like 9, which is fantastic. Fantastic for me, which means, you know, maybe the recommendations really were right, and I chose a good playthrough to start here. So thank you all for watching the first part of this playthrough. It's going to get a little confusing and hard to remember to call these videos parts instead of episodes, because they label the different sections of the visual novels episodes. I'm used to Higurashi calling them chapters, which makes it really easy with my vocabulary, but now I'm just being picky. Enough of that. But in the last episode, there we go, the last part, we did get the ball rolling here. We met some of our characters, obviously our main character, Kakeru. We met Sora, our sister. I've already forgotten her name, but we got to meet the character that this episode is all about. We got to meet the teacher, the best friend character, some stuffed animal character, and I think that's everybody. I think that kind of checks all the boxes. We pretty much just got the ball rolling. I haven't made any drastic adjustments to the settings, but I unfortunately had to turn down the music because, well, YouTube's lovely Content ID system is at it again. I'm used to it with the Mages games that I play, like Chaos Head and Steins Gate, so I just have to unfortunately make little adjustments to avoid those problems. But enough of that, let us actually get back into it here. I'm back home. Looking forward to taking a load off, I walk through the kitchen, open the door, and... well, looky there.
Oh, okaeri.
Sora is lounging on my bed. Gee, how thoughtful of her to hide her shoes where I wouldn't see them, so that I'd be more surprised to find her.
どうしたん？まあ、ゆっくりしろよ。
お前、どうやって入った？
合鍵。
渡してねえぞ。
そう、渡してくれないからお願いって頼んでみた。
親父か。
ちょろかったですわ。
ほんとお前に甘いな。
I stifle a sigh and throw my bag on the bed.
言ってなんだよ。
当たってないだろ。
はい。
何しに来た？
空きスペースの確認。
I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's decent space here. It's probably not the largest apartment or anything like that, but I mean, from the background here, it looks spacious.
私物を持ち込ませないし、同居もしない。
ちっくそ。
帰れよ。
ご飯食べようよ一緒に。それくらいいいでしょ。は
あ、食ったら帰れよ。
Why am I seeing the vastness of space in her eyes?
やったー。美味しい料理作ってあげるね。
料理覚えたのか？
全然。
お前も帰れ。
あ、ハンバーガー食べたい。マック行こうマック。
What happened to cooking?
へいへい。着替えるから待ってろ。
まだ食べらんないよ。ゲームしようゲーム。
What?
二人でできるのなんてない。
あ、ニーヤのモンバスの300時間のデータ
Bro.
間違えて消しちゃった。
お前マジ帰れよ。
Come on. Monster Hunter's a tough-ass game. It's hard to make progress there sometimes. Maybe that's just a me problem.
まさかおごらされるとはな。
いい女は財布を持ち歩かない。
クソ野郎だな。帰れ帰れ。
はいはい帰りますよ。あ、今日定期忘れたから切符買わなきゃ。
財布持ってんじゃねえか。
じゃあねー。
I really don't know what to think of her character. I don't know. Like, there's a part. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna hold all my opinions to myself because they're still fresh and young. She waves her hand and vanishes into the station. I'm beat, dead on my feet even.
帰ろう。
I murmur to myself, turning around to head back. This must be around when after-school clubs start getting out. I pass by a bunch of students in uniform. Now is probably peak hour at 9 ball. And as soon as I think that, well, there she is, the woman of the hour. In a surprising coincidence, Kujo appears 10 feet away from me on her bike, and then whizzes right past me. She seems to have noticed me as well as she slams on the brakes. Not only that, but she gets off and deliberately walks her bike back to me.
こんばんは。
ああ、こんばんは。あれ、バイトは？
As though suddenly embarrassed, she averts her eyes a bit and puts on a wry smile.
今日バイトの日じゃなかったの。
Wait, didn't she say that she had work today?
勘違いしちゃったか。
すごく恥ずかしかった。少しだけお手伝いしようと思ったんだけど、むしろ邪魔になっちゃったし。
それで帰ることにしたわけか。
そうなの。あ、新見くんは今から？
ああ、いや、今日は別のところで食った。今から帰るとこ。
いつも外食なの？
まあね、料理できないし。
ご両親共働きとか？
ああ、そうじゃないけど、俺一人暮らししてるんだ。
You know, just the convenient main character anime lifestyle.
そうだったのね。知らなかった。ちょっとごめんなさい。変な想像しちゃってた。
家族に仲間外れにされてるって？
そこまでではないけれど、いつも一人だったから。
心配どうも。家族仲は良好だよ。
よかった。あ、ごめんなさい、制作しちゃって。
口癖？よく謝る。
あ、そうかも。お母さんにあなたのごめんなさいは軽いってよく言われる。
To be honest, I think I do something similar. Maybe not sorry, but I do tend to repeat myself, usually whenever I'm like flustered or something. So maybe it is like a lot of apologies,
重い
and I
ご
don't
めんな
even
さいは
realize
困
it.
るけどな。
そうね。あ、ごめんなさい、引き止めちゃって。
また言った。
あ、
She puts her hand over her mouth, covering a worried smile.
頑張って直してみる。
別にいいけどな。送るか？
ありがとう。自転車で20分くらいかかるし。
うわ、思ったより遠いな。電車は？
Exercise.
日々節約が我が家のモットーだから。
意外なモットーだな。
よく言われる。じゃ
I mean, personally, I've never heard
Mata.
that phrase or anything like it, but
あ、さよ
okay.
なら。
She gives a little bow before getting back on her bike and pedaling off. It feels like between today and yesterday, I'm suddenly talking a lot more with Cujo. Sadly, getting your hopes up over nothing is all too common for a virgin like me. Time to head back. Damn, self-degrading, I love it. I finally made it home. Thanks to Sora, my bed is a mess. All the manga she read without my permission are just lying around wherever she left them. She really gets on my nerves. An unfamiliar object is resting beside my pillow. A plushie? Did Sora leave this here? Hang on a sec.
これ？
Oh no, is it that thing? It is indeed that thing. It's the same one I found at the shrine. What is it doing here? Or maybe Sora just happens to have the same kind of doll and she left it here. Maybe she's just harassing me and she was behind both incidents? No, I'm probably overthinking things. No way would Sora even know about me finding that doll at the shrine last night. In that case, she just plain forgot her plushie here.
勘弁してくれ。
I mean, there's bound to be some, like, weird shit happening in this, by the way. I mean, supposedly there's a curse going on, and then there's this creepy-ass thing. There's something happening. I'm not even gonna, like, pretend that there isn't. Disappointed at how much I freaked myself out, I take the plushie and put it on top of the book, or on top of my bookcase. There we go. Words. Right, time to tidy up. Guess I'll clean this mess up and hop into the bath. Oh, is it gonna do something again? It's gonna make a little face. Yeah, it does that, like, green thing. Turns all green, gets a freaky smile. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of, I don't know, the eyes being all scribbled like
知ってる？
that.
あの噂。
ん？
Lunchtime. I take a bite of my mediocre sandwich from the cafeteria and engage in mediocre small talk with Yoichi.
公園の
公園の
ベンチに
ベンチに
石像が座ってるって。
Okay.
どんな？
女の子の。
お前はほんとそんな話ばっかりだな。
別に女の子だから食いついたんじゃないよ。
嘘だ。
嘘だけど。
ほらな。
めっちゃくちゃよくできてるらしいよ。 今にも動き出しそうなんだってさ。
また無駄なことに金かけてんな、うちの市は。
なんで死が出てくんの？
公園管理してんのは市じゃないの？女の子の石像とか作りそうじゃん、アニメの延長で。
そうじゃないっぽいよ。近くに学校あるじゃん。
ああ、はいはい、区法か。
そうそう、区法女学院。そこの制服着てるんだってさ。
ふん。
昨日まではなくて、今朝ね、犬の散歩に公園行ったら座ってたって。
それ噂か？
ん？
食いついたのお前だけだろ。
うん、別にそんなに話題にはなってないね。
で、その特別話題にもなってない石像が何なんだ？
確認したくない？
何を？
ちゃんとパンツまで作ってあるの。
Oh my god.
かける、たまにそういう目するよね。
Well,
心底呆れてる目だよ、それは。
I was expecting to like maybe check the statue itself, not that.
たまにじゃなくて1日に数回はしてると思うんだがな。
おかしいよ、かけるは。性欲ないの？ホモなの？
お、バカ野郎、大声でそういうこと言うな。
This man is so damn
ホ
loud.
モじゃないなら見に行こうよ。すごいらしいから。ほんと生きた人間をそのまま石にしちゃったみたいらしいから。
You know, I don't really think it's based on sexuality here, my man.
芸術品としてもきっと価値のあるものだって。見に行こうよ。
なんでそんな必死なんだよ。芸術品だろうが俺は。
それ私も言っていい？
は、
え？
Well, he was really loud to the point where like anybody could really fucking listen in if they wanted to. If they were within like a fucking however big this room is radius. We're both so shocked to see her cut into our conversation that our eyes go wide. Even all the girls who were eating with Kujo until a moment ago are looking on in shock.
九条さんも見たいの？パンツ。
おい、
ごめん、冗談。石像見に行くだけだよ。
昨日まではなかったんでしょ？
うん、そうみたい。
だとしたら早朝か深夜に運んだことになるでしょ？
ああ、そっか。そうだね。
それって変だなって。公園のモニュメントを市が作ったにしても、設置するならお昼とか迷惑にならない時間にしないかなって。
ああ、なるほどな。そう言われてみると確かに
ね、不思議でしょ？
確かに不思議だ。
かけるも興味出てきた？
悔しいけど出てきた。誰かが勝手に置いたってことか？
アートだよ、アート。反社会的な。シャッターにスプレーで落書きするあれと同じノリだよ。
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
アートね。
なんだか気になっちゃって不思議だなって。
いいよ、僕は。かけるもいいよね。
俺はまだ行くって言ってないんだけどな。
じゃあいいよ、九条さんと2人で行くよ。
それも心配だからついてくよ。3人で行こう。
Yeah,
そっちの2人は？
had a feeling that was coming along there. Yuichi invites Kujo's friends along as well. They glance his way and then shake their heads, looking dubious.
おう、振られちゃった。
じゃあ3人でアートってやつを見学しに行きますか。
ありがとう。じゃあ放課後に。
We have like a trio thing going on here. We have a mission. With a quick bow, Kujo returns to her seat.
びっくりした。僕、九条さんとちゃんと話したの初めてかも。ガンガン話しかけてくるタイプなんだね。
俺たちが身構えちまってるだけで案外気さくかもな。
仲良くなれそう。
バカなことするなよ。九条に何かあったらこの町に住めなくなるぞ。
そんな大げさな。
Oh, I wonder.
あ、お父さんコロナに勤めてる。
Yeah, there is that.
九条の機嫌損ねたら首が飛ぶな。
靴でも舐めといた方がいいかな。
それ喜ぶのお前だけだろ。
ベロッベロに舐めてべちゃべちゃにしたい。
Jesus Christ, my
苦いと
man.
なおよし。
Come on.
何がなおよしだよ。
I sigh and bite into my yakisoba sandwich. That was strange. She was oddly serious. While I could always chalk it up to that overwhelming sense of responsibility of hers, well, something's bugging me. Well, it's probably no big deal.
ねえ、かける。
ん？
もし僕がやらかしたら、かけるも一緒に九条さんの靴舐めようね。
なめねえよ。
Yeah, I wouldn't want to either, to be honest.
ごめんなさい。お待たせ。
Kujo arrives, leading her bike, excuse me. Me, Yuichi, and Kujo. What an odd combination.
それじゃあ行こっか。
へいへい。
公園ってあっちの？
そうそう、10分もかからないくらいの。
カバンよかったらカゴに。
いいの？ありがとう。
新見くんも。
俺はいいよ。もうぎゅうぎゅうだし。
じゃあハンドルにかける？
かけるだけにハンドルにかける？
はいはい。
ダジャレのつもりはなかったんだけど、ごめんなさい。
いや別に謝らんでも。
真面目だな九条さん。
九条だけに。
あんま真剣に考えなくていい。こいつの話は9割適当だから。
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure 90% of the time people are hearing what the fuck he's saying in class. Whether it makes sense or not, he's talking so goddamn loud.
失礼だな。10割だよ。
ほら。
僕たちのノリについてこられなくて九条さんが引いてる。
You mean your nonsense?
お前のな。
Yeah.
お前のだけな。
Things are a little strange the whole way to the park. Yuichi natters on, and I respond half-heartedly. Kujo, in contrast, doesn't really speak. I don't think Yuichi is right about why she's gone quiet, though. She's not having trouble keeping up. Rather, she's deep in thought. Something has her on edge. Could it be that paranormal phenomenon that we talked about yesterday? Or maybe she has a clue about the statue. Well, either way, we'll know soon enough.
あれかな。
Yuichi points as we reach the park.
うわ、思った以上に。
Yeah, that's a little suspicious. Obviously, a realistic statue is sitting on the bench. A statue of a female student. And it is indeed wearing a familiar school uniform. The statue makes her look like a rather charming girl.
苦しそうな顔。
だな。
It's shockingly detailed, enough that even someone like me who knows nothing about art can tell. But in spite of that, there's no one else checking it out, presumably of how damn spooky it is. The girl is seated on the bench with a smartphone in her hand. The pose makes it look like that she's just here to take a quick break, but her face is anguished. The sight of a sweet-looking girl in apparent agony has probably been scaring off anybody curious enough to come and check it out. I can almost feel the incredible terror that she's experiencing.
考える人ならぬ苦しむ人みたいな。
何の目的でこんなところに。ラボじゃねえや、アトリエ、そういうところに飾ればいいのに。
飾れない理由があるのかも。
You know, I'm just gonna point out the obvious. I don't think this is a fucking statue. I think somebody was fucking petrified. I mean, come on.
師匠が俺を認めてくれないから世間に認めてもらうぜ。
世間を騒がせるのが目的だとしても途方もない労力だな。これ作るのに相当時間かかったんじゃないか。
だよね。どうやって運んだんだろう。自分でここまで来たのかな。
まあ今にも動き出しそうではあるけれど。
っていうかいい匂いしそう。胸とかも柔らかそう。
触るなよ。
ここまで来たらセクハラの限りよ。ってあれ、
どうした？
ここ変じゃない？
おい、だから触んなって。
Ignoring my warning, Yuichi fusses with the statue. I can't believe he's gonna cop a feel from a statue. What is this dude's deal?
ほら見てよ。
爪の部分。
Oh, is there like a crack there or something?
うん。ここだけ石じゃないよ。
Oh.
生爪？
おいおい、怖いこと言うなよ。
でもそれっぽくない？本物の爪を貼り付けたみたい。
本物使うなんて趣味悪いってレベルじゃねえぞ。
メッセージ性を感じますね。ここに本物の爪を使うことによって。
Oh shit, what the fuck?
What?
Yuichi brushes the nail and it falls right off. The statue's fingernail just fell off. That's fucking blood right there, ain't it? Holy shit, this just got a little real.
やべえ。
Yoichi whispers after several seconds of silence. For crying out loud.
だから触るなって。
どうしようどうしようどうしよう。やばいかな。やばいよね。怒られる。捕まる。僕捕まっちゃう。
知らねえよ。ああ、やっちまった。
Maybe they're not noticing that, like, that was a real injury? Maybe I have the wrong idea?
どうしようどうしよう。ボンドで
It's
くっつけておけばいいよね。
getting
ごま
bloodier,
か
look.
せるよね。
待って。
ダメかな。やっぱボンドじゃダメかな。
指から
ね。
血が。
は
I knew it, this shit is getting real, holy fuck. I look at the statue's finger. Oh yeah. Are you freaking kidding me?
気のせいじゃない。本当に血が出てる。
石像が出血するなんて。
おいおい、待てよ、落ち着けよ。インクだろ。
でも血っぽいよ。すごく血っぽいよ。
そういう感じの色合いにしたんだろ。落ち着けよ。石像が血を流すはずないんだから。
I try to calm the others down while I pick up the fingernail that fell to the ground near the statue's feet. The underside is awfully raw looking, almost like there's a portion of skin attached. The red drops on it like there's dried blood too. Is it the sculptor's fingernail? And the blood too. Maybe they drew some on of their own and put it in the statue. But that would be insane.
アーティファクト。
あ、
My thoughts stop upon hearing Kujo's murmur.
何？
ごめんなさい。
Now come on, stop with the apologizing. All I get in response is an apology. She doesn't even try answering the question. I hope her imagination isn't running wild, connecting this with the paranormal phenomenon from before.
ねえこれどうしよう。どうする。
悪質ないたずらだ。こんなの公園に置いとくわけにはいかないよな。
警察に連絡した方がいいかも。
ああ、そうか。そうだな。そうするか。
やだよ。怖いよ警察。捕まっちゃうよ。
ビビりすぎだろ。九条、今日はバイトか？
そうね。バイト。
よいち、ナインボール知ってるよな。
あ、はい。
九条を送って行ってやってくれ。警察には俺が話をするよ。
了解っす。
でも。
こんなつまんないことでバイトに遅れるわけにいかないだろ。いいから任せとけって。
ほら九条さん、行きましょう。ここは男前のカケルに任せておけばいいから。
わかった。じゃあ。
ああ、終わったら報告がてら店に行く。
じゃあ僕はお茶飲みながら待ってるね。行こう九条さん。
So much for not leaving her alone with him. Or him alone with her. But no, this got a little serious all of a sudden, didn't it? The two of them depart, Yoichi with a spring in his step and Kujo looking unconvinced. I let out a sigh. A combination of simple annoyance at the situation and first-time jitters about making a police report has got me nervous all of a sudden, or all around. I backed myself into a corner here by trying to show off in front of Kujo. No, this shit's strange, alright. A bloody fingernail. A statue that bleeds. Well, I can't just walk away from this whole thing. I set the fingernail in the statue and pull out my phone. My heart is pounding like mad as I slowly dial 110 on my phone and call the police. Now this shit is, I think this shit is worth calling the police over. They let me off the hook sooner than I was dreading. Honestly, they looked totally put out, like they were just going through the motions and trying to get out of there. Eventually, I made my way to the cafe, arriving as the sun was setting. Slightly exhausted, I open the door and enter.
いらっしゃいませ。
Kujo calls out instantly, a practiced reaction. When she realizes it's me, however, a hint of concern touches her business-like expression.
大丈夫だった。
学校と連絡先聞かれて終わったよ。よいちは？
あっちに窓際の席。
I track Kujo's eyes to discover Yuichi waving me down. I resettle my bag on my shoulder and head over to the table.
早かったね。
まあな。
Once I set down my bag and take a seat, Kujo comes over with a glass of
ご
water.
注文はお決まりですか？
じゃあコーラください。
かしこまりました。少々お待ちください。
She gives a bow before going to the kitchen. We've talked a lot more now, but the distance between us hasn't really changed, I guess. I'd say that's a little bit better.
バイト中の九条さん。コスプレとは違う可愛さがあるよね。
まあ雰囲気変わるよな。学校にいる時と。
And I'm all about it.
どうなった？僕逮捕される？
爪を吐いちまったのは俺ってことにしておいたよ。
かける！君はなんていい男なんだ。結婚して！
Hey, I'm good.
やだよ。説明がめんどくさかったしな。
僕たちも一緒にいたって言わなかったの？
そこは正直に言ったけど、友達といてバイトがあるから俺だけ残ったって。
追及されなかった？共犯は誰だって。
別に。警察もめんどくさそうに来てたしな。交番にいそうな制服の警官が2人。
結局ただのいたずらだったの？
さあ。ただ爪と血を見た瞬間はちょっと目の色変えてたな。名前とかいろいろ聞かれて、もう帰れってさ。待ってた時間の方が長かったよ。
せっかく通報したのに塩対応だね。
まあ親切にされても困るけどな。ただ俺があの石像を置いたみたいな反応をされたのはちょっと腑に落ちなかったな。
石像の制服ってさ、やっぱあの子のと一緒だよね。
あの子？
ほら。
He jerks his chin a little, urging me to look behind me. Wait, hold on. Could that be the same character, maybe? I mean, the hair is short, but I wasn't really paying attention. Sitting at a table near the entrance is a short-haired girl wearing a Kuho Girls Academy uniform, just like the statue. I watch as she calmly digs her spoon into her dessert and takes a bite.
パフェクイーンか。
はい？
常連だよ。たまに見るんだ。いっつもパフェ食ってるから勝手にあだ名つけた。
Is that like a self-proclaimed nickname?
へえ。かわいいなあの子。声かけてみよっかな。
お、頑張ってこい。
ごめん、そんな勇気ない。
だと思ったよ。
お待たせしました。
She silently places the soda and a straw on the table. Normally, this would be where Kujo would offer a bow and walk away, but instead she holds the tray up to her chest and stands there for a moment.
新見くん、
ん？
リングってやってる？
ああ、やってる一応。
よかったら、これ、私の ID。
And there's that progress right then and there. She sets a scrap of paper next to my glass.
バイト終わった後にお話できないかな。警察とのやりとり、詳しく教えてもらいたくて。
いいけど、別に大したこと話してないぞ。
それでもいいの。ちょっとでもいいから知りたくて。
She was probably, like, more curious than the entire group here. I mean, obviously Yoichi had ulterior motives, but now she genuinely seemed curious about the mystery at hand.
バイト上がり何時？
今日は8時まで。
じゃあ、9時くらいに連絡する。
ありがとう。お手数をおかけします。
She gives me a deep bow by way of thanks and goes off to greet a customer who just entered the cafe. Oh shit, I just got a girl's number.
見せてよ。
やだよ。
見せてよ。
やだ。
見せろ。
やだって。
I carefully tuck the note away in my pocket so that Yuichi doesn't steal it from me.
あ、くそ。見せてよ。僕も九条さんとリングでお話ししたい。
ああ、うめえ。女の子に ID もらった後のコーラはうめえわ。
Yeah, let's rub that shit in.
くそー。ちくしょー。
Ignoring Yuichi's bitter tears, I wet my whistle with some sweet, sweet cola. A hair clip that follows you around. A statue that bleeds. All this occult stuff is kind of freaky, but it's also helping Kujo and me grow closer, so I've got mixed feelings about the whole thing. Honestly, it's enough to make me have the idiotic thought, gee, I sure do hope something else happens.
ねえ、かける。
ん
最初の2文字教えて。1文字。
コーラうめ。
くっそ
あ、どうした？
クイーンに睨まれた。
Well, you're being like very loud.
大声で騒ぐからだ。
だってカケルが九条さんの ID 教えてくれないから。
コーラおかわりしよっかな。
I wonder about this character, or that character that was there, the Parfait Queen or whatever. I kill some time with Yoichi, eat dinner while I'm at it, and when I'm done, I head back home. I boot up my computer, waiting for the familiar startup sound.
待ってたのに何寄り道してんだよ、ニーヤのバカ！
But am instead greeted by a delightful new recording. I immediately go into the settings and revert it. Damn. You know, you can actually change some of the, like even on Windows, probably on Linux somewhere. I don't know about Mac, you can actually change some of the boot up stuff. Like the BIOS icon, some other things. I think people have really weeded their shit out before. There's a lot of crazy stuff you can do. This virus I've picked up seems awfully persistent. Might be a good idea to change the locks on my place. I'm actually not joking. I begin looking up locksmiths online. One thing leads to another, and I end up surfing the web for a while. It's 5 till 9. I step away from my computer and fidget with my phone. Sending a message at exactly 9 would probably be coming on too strong, or at least be a little off-putting. Fretting about this is stressing me out. I end up sending the message at 9:03. Maybe Kujo has been waiting this whole time since I got a reply right away. Thank you very much for the message, it's me, Kujo. It's a modest, reserved, and somewhat formal message. However, I'm antisocial and hardly have any friends who are girls. Nah, who am I trying to fool? I don't have a single one. At any rate, even a tepid conversation with a girl is a thing of joy to me. I'm grinning like an idiot. I must never let Sora or Yoichi see me like this. Trying to keep my enthusiasm in check, I do my level best to prepare a cool and composed reply. What did you want to talk about? I reply. Not even a minute later, Kujo zips back a reply. How did the authorities react? The authorities? Yikes. Talk about stuffy. It's one thing to be a little uptight in person, but even on a chat app? I try not to pay it any mind, refocusing myself and tell her the same thing I told Yoichi. I detoured by the park on the way back home, but the statue was no longer there.
回収されたのか。
I type what I muttered as is and reply. It would appear so. Perhaps the police investigation will shed some light.
どうだろうな。子供が泣くレベルのいたずらだったし、犯人は見つかってほしいと思うけど。
This is just a hypothesis, but it's possible that that statue was actually once a human being. I mean, I believe it. That's what I thought right off the bat. She says it's just a hypothesis, but the message seems strangely confident. Slightly at a loss as to how I should answer her, I sit there with my fingers hovering over the screen. If that girl had once been an actual person, how could a person be turned into a stone statue? Like encasing them in cement? That would make this some bizarro murder case. If that's what's going on, there will be a huge uproar. It also means Shiro Mitsugawa's name will get dragged through the mud yet again. And that'd be kind of a bummer to say the least. But that's not the kind of tongue-in-cheek response Kujo is likely after. I guess she really is into all the occult stuff, huh? I've never really bought into it much myself. I'm sorry, I was only joking. Perhaps sensing the bewilderment behind my hesitance to respond, Kujo follows up with that. A little flustered by her apology, I try to give a non-committal reply. You know, a lot of strange things have been going down lately. I tried turning the conversation to the hair clip. But maybe she's realized that talking about the occult isn't going to help the conversation along. Since she sends me back another curt message, I'm fine, thank you. We exchange some idle chit-chat until Kujo wishes me goodnight, signaling the end to our talk. I put my phone on sleep mode, set it next to my computer, and sprawl out onto my bed, when something catches my eye. There it is. That mysterious plushie. That reminds me, I never did check with Sora whether this was hers. I reach out and grab it by its torso, head. Well, anyway, I grab it and pull it over. It's oddly heavy, unsettlingly warm too. Maybe like the stone statue, this thing's insides are also alive? I try fiddling with the zipper running down the length of its face, but it doesn't budge. Just for decoration, huh?
ああ、ほらし。
I mutter to myself, setting down the plushie and getting to my feet. We've had a huge earthquake, a broken sacred relic, a cursed hair clip, and now a human petrification. And my dog's barking in the house for some reason. I'm afraid to see what happens
風
next.
呂入ろう。
Scratching the back of my head, I make my way to the bath. Is that thing gonna do that face again? No? Well, now my dog's outside barking. Now that's a real change of events right there. Which is weird, I'm pretty sure it's raining outside. Is it? No, I think it stopped. So I guess he's gotta get his barking in. I wake up a few seconds before my alarm and stop it as soon as it rings. I kick off my comforter and get up. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I stumble to the bathroom. After heeding nature's call, I brush my teeth and wash my face. I grab a jelly drink from the fridge and walk over to my PC. After it boots up, I begin checking the daily news sites while changing into my uniform, excuse me.
は？
I grunt absent-mindedly. Missing girl discovered as statue. Well, there we have it. This headline doesn't make any sense. I continue reading the article. She was last seen on the night of the 18th at the cram school that she attended. She never returned home, and late at night, as her parents grew increasingly concerned, they contacted the authorities. A citizen subsequently reported encountering an unusual statue in a local park, and police investigation uncovered that the object in question was not in fact a statue at all. The girl's belongings were found inside the petrified bag, and data was recovered from her petrified cell phone's memory. Several other pivotal factors further confirm the identity of the statue as the girl herself. How her skin was turned to stone is still unknown. I go through several news sites checking the facts at each one, but they're all completely consistent.
マジかよ。
This is just a hypothesis, but it's possible that statue was actually once a human being. Oh, we were right on the money there, weren't we? Kujo's message from the night before pops into my mind. It can't be. What she was afraid of turned out to be true? No, the truth is undeniable now. That was no statue, it was a person. The fingernail wasn't some prop set up by the sculptor for an elaborate prank. It was the girl's actual fingernail. The blood was real. And her skin was turned to stone, which means under the stone was once flesh and warm blood. I check my timeline on Twitter. I'm not calling it Titter. I mean, come on. A strange disease is turning people to stone. You can smell a whiff of perverse delight running through the posts, among the fear and consternation. One theory claims it's a virus from outer space, and it's crazy how many people are actually standing up for that view. A handful of locals or just people who know more about the town are even drawing connections to that lousy anime. Apparently there's a monster in it that turns people into stone. That faction is claiming that the earthquake awakened the monster, and that it's what's responsible for turning the girl to stone. Until someone deals with the monster, this mystery disease isn't going away, or so they say. This is nuts, but I can't say with complete confidence that they're wrong, and that's frustrating. Someone was turned to stone. That's crazy in of itself, and yet, I saw it with my own eyes. The virus from outer space, the mysterious monster, bizarre as they sound, one of them might even be right.
妙なことになってんな。
With a mutter, I dismiss the whole situation as someone else's problem and close my laptop. Oh, we're connected. I mean, come on, we're the main character. It's not someone else's problem. First, Kujo's paranormal phenomenon. Now a disease turning people to stone? And from the way Kujo's been acting, I'm starting to think that there's some link between the two. What was it Kujo said again? Something about a curse?
神器が壊れたせいで白蜜川に災いが降りかかった。なわけないか。
いいえ、その通り。正解よ。
あ、
I hear an unfamiliar girl's voice, prompting me to turn around so fast you can practically hear the whoosh. Nothing. No one is there. That's the goddamn plushie. Of course, no one's there. This is my apartment. I'm the only one who should be here.
空か？なんか仕込んだのか？おい！
No response. Am I imagining things, hearing things? Or maybe I'm a victim of a paranormal phenomenon of my own.
くそ、バカみて、アホか。
I try to shame myself into acting tougher after getting spooked by the voice. I gulp down my jelly drink while roughly scratching my head. Unable to completely shake off the feeling of dread, I quickly finished getting ready for the day while constantly checking over my shoulder. I then make my way to school earlier than usual. Yeah, just get out of here, you know? I mean, it's obviously the plush. Yeah, there it is.
そろそろと思ったけれど。
Is that a Kodoko's voice actor from Railgun?
もう少し様子を見た方が良さそうね。
I'm pretty sure it is. It's like very distinct. Her voice actor is like very distinct. Okay, I guess we can end it there. I think that's an okay saving spot. Damn, things got real in this one. Holy shit. Wow, I wasn't really expecting that direction. I thought things were just gonna have like a teeny tiny little mystery to them. But no, someone's actually fucking dead. Just straight up. Wow, what a twist. But I'm down for it. You know, it's not gonna be just a fun slice of life adventure. There's some real shit happening here, and I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm on board, guys. Let's fucking go. Let's see what's going on. Thank you all for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, because there will be more of this, that's for sure. And I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.